Welcome back to the channel. I want to take a look at a new Valaverse figure. Last one I took a look at was the pink, I don't know, the breast cancer awareness figure. That's a pretty good figure. Of course it's going to be a good figure. It's the Valaverse. This one though, I saw this one get revealed a little while ago. This one was a exclusive to somewhere. Does it say it on the card? No, it does not. Exclusive to somewhere. And I was like, oh crap, this is going to be a pain in the butt to get. It wasn't. I almost ordered the, normal wave release one, the black and red one. I was like, I really want this green one though. I was on right as he went live. Last I looked, he was still on the website. I don't know, it's been a few days. But if you were on when they went live, they were not very hard to get. And by they, I mean this guy, and I also did get the Power Ranger guy. So, this was great. Got this guy very easy. He's an amazing figure. He's so good. Valaverse knew exactly what they were doing with this guy. Reminds me so much. RoboCop, well, mainly reminds me of RoboCop in the kind of Exoforce suits in the, was that the first live-action G.I. Joe movie? I think the first one? I don't know. Any of those exosuits, if you know what I'm talking about. It looks very similar to this. Just in a different color, but man, just it looks so good. You could, whether you want to repaint it or not, use it as so many things. Starting off, let's look at the card here. Front, of course, I ripped it open. The back, if you want to read that there, you can pause that. Picture the figure on the side. Down with the card. Oh, there is a ton. We have the base. I was kind of disappointed they didn't do like an all-green base or anything. Again, that breast cancer figure I talked about, the base was pink. I was like, oh, I wish this was a green, but the blue here, I think, looks amazing for the star. Love that. Of course, have the backdrop. I think that's for the card. But awesome base. Along with the blue pieces, we have the kind of futuristic shields here, which I didn't even think about till I saw them on the card. These can plug into. So, blast effect compatible. These look great. Top of that, we have the kind of arm blade here, which also looks really good. It looks really good, but I don't know. I think the way they did it is great. You can have it on both arms if you want to, but I don't know what I think of it. There you can see the peg sticks out just a little bit, which it works, but it's an interesting fit. So I don't know. I mean, you can definitely get it on there. When you start posing, it's gonna fall off. You can tell the weak spots of it, but it still looks very good. Blast effects, of course. Guns. Well, I'll come back to him, but I don't know if these are new or reused from Valaverse. I think they're reused, but he does a lot of new stuff. I don't know. I don't have too many of the Valaverse guns. I have like a case from the first wave. That's about it. So these look really nice. Nice black plastic. Of course, yep, this one here does have the ammo clip there. Then, while we're on the ammo clip, there's a pistol here on the side. And the clips. I love the clips here. Is this a separate piece? What'd they do here? No, so I guess that's glued on probably. But I love the clips, but they're not the tightest fit, and maybe that's just the top one. I mean, you can just bump it kind of right on out of there. They work well, but I don't. They also look great. It's just, I don't know. I wish the kind of clip in the middle was a little bit chunkier, could hold a little better, but it still works pretty decently. Then, of course, the hands. So, let's see, where are they at? He does come with two fists. I have one on the figure. So, we got two fists. We have two trigger finger hands, also one on the figure. Then we have two kind of gripping hands and two kind of gun holding hands. I don't really know what you want to call them. It's not necessarily gun holding hand, but I don't know. You know what I mean. You got all kinds of accessories with them, and Does not have a face, another face or anything. Doesn't really need it. Not would have displayed anyways. But while we're on to it, there is the face. Oh gosh, it looks so amazing. Articulation. Unless you can just push all this off to the side there. Articulation is a bit weird, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's very good. It's amazing. Only thing that's different, and it's taking some time to get used to, is the torso. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. It's kind of done the way I always want it done. The ball joints here. But it feels like it doesn't go that far because there's not a hinge, but it functions very, very well, and I think it does get farther than a hinge. I don't know. We're going to come back to that. Starting off with the head. So the neck is also one of separate kind of hinge joint for up and down. Kind of see it there. Oh, it does have some swivel. Okay, it's on a ball joint then. Then the upper head is also on a ball joint, which is mainly what that neck's for. Don't know if it's the neck or the head. Something's getting stuck somewhere. So, I mean, down a little. The neck does a lot of the pulling, but there's some swivel. So, I don't. It's decent. The neck definitely helps, but it gets caught in my collar back there. So, what can you do about that? The arms can go, if I can get the shoulder pad right, up. Come on, go up. Okay, so can they really not go up farther? No, this one can go up farther for whatever reason. For whatever reason, this does not want to go up that far. Okay, then go up, down, 360s. Butterfly joint. Butterfly joint works beautifully on this guy. Swivel, double joints, pinless, all the hands. Well, let's see. Okay, so mixture of the hands. Trigger fingers up and down, fists is in and out. The legs here, drop down hips, swivel, a little bit tight. Nope, there we go. Okay, broke that loose. Swivel there. Double joints, pinless, love that. And then here, kind of the normal articulation there, the feet, the hinge, swivel, whatever. The torso though, it works good. It's just I'm not used to figures having that, which I think is the issue. So it's got that upper swivel and the lower swivel. Now, all kinds of side, look at that. Look how far down that can go. Can go back very far. Oh, look, there one of the ammo clips popped out. Put that back in. Can go forward pretty far. But moving him forward, I'm so used to that ab joint crunching that it's just a big piece of plastic in the middle. And it works, I'm not complaining about it. It's definitely different. The paint though on this guy, well, I'm gonna say there's not much paint on him, but there still actually is I mean, of course the joints are all in the gray, but I mean, gray paint here, the limbs, knee pads. There's actually a lot more paint on this guy than I thought there was. But that's not really what drew me to the figure. What did is the kind of trans green plastic. Oh, it's so good. I love it. It's just, oh. I can't even, here, let's see here, actually. Holding up the recent Green Lantern figure. It's such a kind of dark green. Getting a lot of it. Looks amazing. Also, let's see, spawn weapon. Yeah, it's still late. I can't think of any figure that is this kind of dark shade of green. I'm looking around quick. Not much. So, it stands out on the shelf. And it's just, oh, I love it. It'll definitely stand out on the Valaverse shelf besides all the military soldiers. Just, man, I love this trans green they used. And I'm not, don't really have to be too worried about the joints or anything. Which is something I will talk about in the Power Ranger figure that I showed off a little bit earlier. Still a good figure, just, you know what? We'll talk about him in his own review. But, yeah, joints are all this gray, so don't really have to worry about anything breaking too much. It's just, they did phenomenal with this. Nice comparisons. G.I. Joe. Of course, he's going to stand there, so, of course, could be better. Iron Man. Dr. Doom. McFarlane figure. Marvel Legends Cable. And Transformers Axor, I think is his name, who I just did a video on. Of course he's going to be taller, but still, this guy's got some decent height on him. There he is. I absolutely love this guy. Probably one of the top figures of the year. Just, oh, they did such a phenomenal job with this guy. And I love that green, as you can't tell from the video. But even just the normal standard figure, I think would still be on the top of the list. But definitely the green. The green does help. So, such a unique figure, such a cool figure. Going on the Valaverse shelf. Love him. If you did get him, have an opinion on him, or gonna try and hunt him down, let me know what you think of him. I think he's definitely worth one getting, especially for only that $30. Like, still, even all Valaverse figures are $30 and come with about the same amount of accessories, but just kind of pulling them here off the side. Like, $30, it's such a freaking steal. So, yeah, if you got him, let me know what you think of him. But thanks for watching, stay tuned, and see you in the next one.